All right, cool. So let's see how quickly I can teach you this stuff and for you to actually understand it. Honestly, the goal is like 20 minutes, and if it's 30, that's fine. But at the end, you're going to be able to look at any chart and know how to get in, how to get out. Um, yeah, literally. And it's not that difficult at all. So the only thing you need to know is something called market structure and price action. Not even price action. Let's just talk about market structure. In market structure, there are four concepts you need to understand. The first one is so first off, if you're taking notes, you would type in market structure. The first concept is called uptrend. The second thing is called downtrend. The third concept is called BOS. It's abbreviated as break of structure. Okay. And then the fourth thing is that's just the abbreviation, but change of character. Okay. Now, let's talk about it. Number one, I'm going to draw something called structure. Okay. Structure, this is the first example of market structure. Okay. This is called an uptrend. The second example of structure, this is called a downtrend. Now, you following along so far? It'll make sense completely at the end, but this is called an uptrend. This is called a downtrend. Now, there are highs and lows when you're looking at structure. When we look at this structure, this right here, what do you think this would be? A high or a low?
Oh, that's a low.
Good. What about this?
That's a At that point, that's a high.
Good. What about this?
That's like a local low, but not like
Just
the
high.
lowest low.
Just keep it simple. Is this a high or a low?
That's a low.
Cool. What about this?
That's a high.
Cool. So now we can see this is a low, this is a high, this is a low, this is a high, right? Like we wouldn't call this low. It really wouldn't make any sense. There's no way to really explain it because this is like at a high point. This is at a low point compared to like just looking at structure. But
Hmm.
nonetheless, we have highs and lows. We have highs and lows, highs and lows. Now, if we were to compare this low to the previous low, would you say this low is higher or lower than the previous low?
It's higher.
Good. So this is called a higher low. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. So if we were to compare this high with the previous high, would you say this high is higher or lower than this high?
It's higher high, man.
Good. Higher high. Is that complicated at all? Cool. So an uptrend, if someone was to say, how do you know this is an uptrend? You will never say, oh, because it looks like it's going up. No, that is incorrect. You will say this is an uptrend because an uptrend, this is the concept, if you're not writing your notes, consists of, so equals, so you will say consist of higher highs and higher lows. So to make it kind of abbreviated, we type in high high and high low. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Very simple, right?
Yeah. And then I'm guessing the downtrend is just the opposite of that, with lower highs and lower lows.
Exactly. You would always compare the one to the right to the left. So this is the right side to the left. Is this high higher or lower than this high?
No, it's lower. It's a lower high.
Good. You're always comparing the one to the right to the left, like right to the left. Okay, good. This is a lower high. And then also with this low, is it higher or lower than the previous low?
It's a lower low.
Lower low. So what does a downtrend consist of?
Lower highs and lower lows.
Thank you. That's simple. It consists of lower highs and lower lows. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Even with that alone, right, you would know exactly. So there's another thing called drawing market structure. It takes some time to actually know how to draw it because honestly, it's just practice. I have a separate video on that. I'll link it to this YouTube video, whatever. And I'll send it to you. But literally, I'm just gonna draw it, right? It takes some time for you to draw it, like I said. But I'm gonna draw a structure. What is this and why? Now, if I'm saying what is this, you would say the concept, and when I say why, you would give the answer. What is this and why?
It's an uptrend
Why?
because I'm seeing higher highs and higher lows.
Is that simple? So an uptrend, just to make it very simple, it means that it's the market is going up. So let's look at another example. Let's look at Apple. Let me clear this stuff up. All right, cool. So at this point, right here, what is this and why? Like this market structure.
Downtrend.
Why?
Well, we have a lower low and a lower high.
Cool. This is a lower low. This low is lower than the previous low. And we have a lower high. This high is lower than the previous high. Or you can even use this one. This high is lower than the previous high. Now, if someone was to ask you, would you invest money in Apple at this point, what would you say? Meaning, like, if you bought Apple, if price was to go up, you make money. If price was to go down, you lose money. And someone was to say, "Hey, would you invest right now?" What would you say?
No, because it's in a downtrend.
In a downtrend, the market goes up or down.
It goes down.
So you would lose money if price goes where? Goes
The
down.
price goes down.
Right. Very simple, right?
Yeah.
So now you understand. Okay, Tesla. Now you understand something very simple. You understand market structure, uptrends and downtrends. You understand that an uptrend consists of higher lows and higher highs. If someone was to say, "Hey, why is this an uptrend?" you will never say, "Oh, because it's going up." No, you would say because it consists of higher highs and higher lows, right? Following? Cool.
Yeah.
And then for a downtrend, you would say, if someone was to say, "Hey, this is a downtrend," you wouldn't say, "Oh, yeah, it's a downtrend because it's going down." You'll say, "No, it's a downtrend because it consists of lower highs and lower lows." Does that make sense?
Yes.
You learn the first two things of knowing how to make a lot of money. And it's not that difficult, is it? On a scale through 1 through 10, what's the difficulty level for you in terms of how difficult this stuff is?
It's a one. It's not difficult at all.
Cool. I think it should be taught in middle school. I actually taught my niece that is in middle school, my cousin, actually. Anyways, that's besides the point. Now, the next concept you need to understand is something called break of structure. Break of structure means trend continuation. Break of structure means trend continuation. What does that mean? It means that the uptrend this is just an example, the uptrend is continuing to go up. Okay, but let's see how that looks like on the chart. So, and I have some notes I gave to somebody. Here it is. I'm gonna copy and paste this. Yeah, let's do it like this. Oh. Now, okay, boom. I'm gonna make this very simple for you. All right, cool. Now, on an uptrend, if price is on an uptrend and you see a break of structure, that means that price. So actually, let me reword this. When price is on an uptrend and price is breaking the previous, oops, this is wrong. Uptrend, here it is. And price is breaking the previous high. At that point, that is a big structure. So let's look at it like this. If price, so we're looking at uptrend, right? There's uptrend, there's two concepts, and there's downtrend, there's two concepts. On uptrend, it's very simple. If price is on an uptrend, which this one is, and price is breaking the previous high, at that point, that is a break of structure. So this is a high right here. Let's say price is currently right here, and then price is coming up, is coming up, is coming up. And then literally it breaks that high. At this point, this is the break of structure. And break of structure means trend continuation. It means that the trend is the market is literally telling you, hey, yo, I'm going to continue to go up. Right? It goes up, price comes back down. It creates the high. And then when price continues to break the previous high, which is this, and it did, the market is saying, hey, yo.
The break of structure resistance.
What you said? Yeah, but just to make it simple,
Yeah, okay.
literally the arrow is just kind of helping you, but it's just saying, hey, we're going to continue to go up. I think someone's at my door. That's crazy. Anyways, so now, how would you know if price is going to change from an uptrend to a downtrend? And so if price is on an uptrend and price is breaking the previous low, at that point, that is a change of character. So a change of character right here equals trend reversal. Literally, if you're like, okay, what does that mean? It means that the trend, the uptrend, is reversing. That is how we know that price is going back on a downtrend. Now, if it, like let's make sense of it. So when price goes below the previous low, at this point, that is a change of character. That is letting us know that this uptrend is reversing to a downtrend. This uptrend, change of character, is reversing to a downtrend. Does that make sense? So if we look at it, even if, and so let's make sense of it. Let's say price stops right here, like right there, and then it goes back up. Even if it stops a little bit below that, this low Is it higher or lower than the previous low?
It's lower.
Good. So that would be what? A lower low, higher low? Which one?
So lower low.
Good. So even so that makes sense because if it goes underneath the previous low on an uptrend, you're going to have a lower low. And if you see any of these characteristics like lower high or lower low anywhere, that's letting you know where price is at. Like the market, it's on a downtrend.
Hmm.
Even though we have a higher high right here, that's the last thing we see, but then we see a lower low. That is an indication. Hey, yo, this is a characteristics of a downtrend. A downtrend consists of lower lows and lower highs, and I see a lower low. And then also I see a change of character. Like all of this stuff is like reading something. It's like reading a language. The market is literally talking to you. So like, let's look at this. Let's look at this. So let's look how crazy this stuff is. I'm gonna just start from here. And I'm going to talk about consolidation in a second. Consolidation literally just consolidation just means that price is not going up or down. It's going sideways. So like this right here, boom, boom, boom. It's going sideways. It's not perfect. It's not going to be exactly, but like it's not you can't clearly see it going up or down. It's about to in a second. So that's it trending right now. So as we see, let's look at this. Actually, I want something more clear. Let's go to Let's go to, I think Amazon. I don't think it was before. Hmm. Let's see. Let's see. All right, this is perfect. So, boom, 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 boom. What would you say this stuff is? What's going on right now in the market? Uptrend or downtrend?
I would say an uptrend.
Why?
Well, I see higher highs and like one higher low.
Yep, because this low is higher than this low. Makes sense, right?
Okay. I was a little off because that low was lower than the previous low.
Yeah, like this low. Yeah, but not necessarily. Yes, that is true, but not necessarily because it's kind of
Depending on the window we look at. Okay.
yeah, it's kind of consolidating. I mean, yeah, I see what you mean, but it's like this right here, it's like a support. Like I'm not getting into that, but it's you don't
Hmm.
want to it needs to be like obvious. It needs to be like down here. But like if
Oh,
it's like
okay.
kind of near
Bet,
it,
bet, bet, bet.
yeah, if it's like kind of near it, it's like not really. Like 'cause
Okay, I got
that's
you.
yeah, that's because this is like consolidation. Like if you were to look at price right here, like this is all consolidation at a like, but I don't want to get too complicated. Like that's like drawing market structure, and that's a whole different thing. Like
I bet, bet.
so this right here, it's an uptrend. And so like I'm trying to let me look at Nas. Actually, we're just going the lower time frame. Let's go to Tesla. Let's go to 5 minute. Let's get rid of that. Let's go to boom. Okay, cool. It's gonna be perfect. Still trash. All right, cool. We can use this. Cool. So the last thing I'm going to show you is market, like the concepts that we just explained, and then how we can make some money. I think that's why I was on the wrong one. Okay. So drawing structure, like I said, there's a video that's going to be linked in the video in the description to know how to draw a market structure. But clearly, what is this and why?
It's a downtrend. We
Because
have lower highs and lower lows.
that's simple. Now, on a downtrend, when price breaks the previous high, When price is right here and it breaks the previous high, what is this?
Is that a break of structure?
Why would it be? So what is a break of structure? Let's say this is a downtrend, price is going down. Break of structure equals what? What is it? What is a break of structure?
It's when we pass the previous high or the
No,
previous
no,
low.
no, no. Let's not. So there's two concepts. Break of structure equals is it can either be trend continuation or trend reversal.
Break of structure is a trend continuation.
All right, cool. So if price is going on a downtrend, what would this be? A break of structure or change of character?
That's a break of structure. But
Why?
we're continuing the trend of going down.
Exactly. It's that simple. On a downtrend, when price breaks the previous low, that's a break of structure because price is continuing to go down.
Mhm.
All right. So when price is on a downtrend and the previous high is being broken, what is this? Change of character or break of structure? It's okay if you're wrong. I don't want you to be afraid.
Say that again?
So price is on a downtrend,
Yeah.
and then if price was to like continue to go down, it would do something like that. It will continue to
Okay.
break lows.
Yeah, that'd be a trend continuation.
A what?
Well, since it's continuing to go down, it'd be a break of structure since it's a trend continuation.
Okay. And so what about this?
Okay, so since we were going up and now we're going down again, that looks like a change in character
Yep. Why?
because we were going up from the previous high and now instead of going up, we're going down.
Well, no, we were going down.
Oh, I guess because it's lower than the previous high.
So let's do this. Let's do this. Use this to help you out.
Okay. So we're on a downtrend, and if
Okay.
price is on a downtrend and you see a break of structure, that means price is breaking the previous low.
Is that what happened right here?
No, that's the
Okay.
previous high.
Good.
So if we're in a downtrend, we see a change of character. That means the price is breaking the previous high. Yeah.
So we're on a downtrend, and like think about it like this. It's the same thing that we talked about. If we're on a downtrend, what is this right here?
That's the break of structure.
Good. What is this right here?
That's also a break of structure
Good. What is this right here? No trick question.
that's still a break of structure
Why? Why have all of these break of structures?
because we're breaking the previous low.
Is that simple? Does that make sense?
So the trend is still going down.
Exactly. What about when price does something like this? What is this?
That's a that's a change in character because instead of going down, we're going up now.
Not necessarily. It's a change of character
I didn't look at that.
because price,
Is breaking the previous high.
yes, we don't want to say it's going up.
Okay,
It's
so
like
you're
saying oh, this is an uptrend because it's going up. No, we don't want to say that.
mhm.
We want to say
Okay,
that's a change of character because of what?
we're breaking the previous high.
So let's be more specific because we could say this is breaking the previous high, but this isn't a break. This isn't a change of character. We want to be specific and say on it because we were on a downtrend. So like so the reason why I'm saying this is because I'm teaching you how to speak.
Mhm.
Oh, price was like if you're like drawing your analysis, you're gonna be like, all right, this is my analysis of this, what's going on right here. You're gonna be like, okay, cool. You're You're gonna say market structure analysis. That's about. Price is clearly showing a downtrend because I see higher highs and sorry, lower highs and lower lows, which indicates that it's a downtrend. And I see break of structure because price is
Breaking previous lows.
nuts. Now, so this is your analysis. This is literally what I used to do. But I don't need to do this because I can look at it in 10 seconds and tell because I've done it so much. I knew my spelling was incorrect. Anyways, now I see a change of character because what is a change of character? Like in terms of
It's like a reversal when the
good.
direction changes
And how do you know this is a change of character on a downtrend? I want you to
because
help
the
me.
price is breaking the previous high.
So what would I say right here? Now I see a change of character because be descriptive.
Well, I mean,
On a down because on a
on a
downtrend.
downtrend,
Mm-hmm.
and when we're breaking, because we're on a downtrend and we're breaking the previous high.
Okay, now let's make a sense to like how you would like make this analysis. Now I see a change of character because on a downtrend, on the downtrend, I see price finish this out for me.
Breaking the previous high. I was just putting it all together. Yeah, that makes sense.
Does that make sense?
Yeah,
And so now you would say this is a good spot to invest in
if the
because
market should be going up.
yes, on an uptrend, just like that. We don't even need to say it's going up because we want to keep the terminology. We don't want to say, oh, price is going up, price is going down.
Okay.
No,
We're on an
we're on an
uptrend.
uptrend. Exactly. And so now,
Yeah, and now I see the uptrend.
yeah, you see that, right? Higher highs, higher
Yeah,
lows.
yeah.
So even though you just learned this, like you understand it at least, you still probably need to go over this like maybe 2 or 3 times. It took me like 2 or 3 times. And they'll be like, oh, like this is like very freaking simple. And then like you can be like, anyways. So now, what would this be?
That's the break of structure
Why?
because on an uptrend, we are
Nice.
break
Mm-hmm.
we
Go
are
ahead, continue.
breaking previous highs.
It's that simple.
Yeah.
So look at this. This is Chipotle.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna send you a video of like how to read a candlestick, even though you probably already know, but I'm gonna leave it to the video too for everyone to look at. But now, when price closes above the previous high, which it did right here, even if you just bought right there, right? Let's just say you bought because you know that price is now flipping from a downtrend to an uptrend. Let's look at how much money you would have made at this point to the highest point. And I can show you how to get out, but that's a whole different story. I mean, it's very, I'm actually going to show you because it's very simple. That is 108% in 681 days.
It's like,
365, it's like
it's like
a year and some change, like a year and 10 months.
okay.
So a year and 10 months, the S&P, what, 8%? But let me show you how much you would actually make and when you would actually get out. And it would make sense to get out because you would just wait for a change of character. So let's actually change. Let me show you this. Literally, we would have gotten in right here. Let me make this all nice and pretty. So boom, boom, downtrend like we did before. Change of character, we would have bought in right there. So now let's look at this. Look how simple this is. So now we're in and we're gonna hold for the long term. So we're looking on like a larger time frame, and I'm gonna show you how to do that in another video. It's not really that difficult. You literally just only care about the larger time frame. Let's do this. So I know when to get out. If price was here and price did something like this, and it broke that low, I would have known to get out.
Yes, the market would be in a well, that's a change in character
Literally.
because yeah, on an uptrend where we passed the previous low.
Yep. At that price, at that moment, that's a change of character. And
So
so
we know
like,
it's on the downtrend now.
yep. And so even right now, this is still on an uptrend. So we're
Mhm.
still holding this. So from when we got in, like around here, even though super, anyways, we would have hold. We can put in options contracts for like a year. Even if we did it for a year, options contract, like 365. Let's look at where price would have been. 365. Price is like around here. That's 16%. Let's say we still hold it. That's this run is where you would have made a lot of money. And you can still get in for another position. Like you can scale in and be like, okay, let me scale in and look for like, let me draw. So this is like how to draw structure. But when you see price breaks this previous high, I don't want to get so meta on you guys. But when you're looking at this market structure, and it will make sense when you watch the market structure video, like how to draw it. But when price breaks this previous high, that's a change of character. You can buy again right here and
Mm,
you can hold. And when you buy right there, look at this.
yeah, that's good entry.
If you buy right there, and let's say you do this, you want to like not long-term invest, you want to kind of like, let's say you want to get in and out like within like 2, 3 months. Let's say you bought right here and you're looking at the structure on this time frame, right? You're looking, price hasn't broken, price just broke right there. You would get out right there because that is a change of character. That lets you know price is about to be on a downtrend. So at this candle, when price closes at that candle, if you don't know how to read a candle, don't worry. It's going to be a video. But at right there, that is when you'll get out. So I'm going to show you how much you would have made in a second. So from when you got in, right there, when price closed above that right there, to this candle, in 250 days, so that's almost a year, you would have made 49%. On an options contract, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
So I'm going to say this on a leap options contract for Chipotle, if I had, let's just say, $50,000, it's just an example, $50,000, and I made, just rounding up 50% on a average options contract, how much would that be? I know there's like that's Greek letters and there's different determinants and stuff like that, so that's why I just said average. Um, but I don't know if it's going to.
Uh,
No, I didn't add Greeks. Good, decent. It's kind of. I don't know if it's going to say. Well, let's see. I think it will now. Let's see. It's on all the.
I
So
have to give
literally,
it more ops, more. Oh, deep vision learning. Okay.
Yeah, it's giving it. So like if you own multiple contracts or this will gain a significant how much returns? Just give me the number.
So funny. Just put the fries in the bag, bro.
700 and that's still not accurate. I'm gonna say um risking 20%. But pretty much you can make a decent amount of money. You can make a decent amount of money because the way that we trade options is like even if we're risking 10% right there, we're risking 10% of you're risking 10. I haven't done this in a while, but you're this right here would be a good amount of money that you would lose. Like if you risk 10%, I mean, if you lose 10%, we're out the trade. I think that's either going to be the total amount of your 50K.
Okay.
All right. And so now when we're looking at this, I'll show you. So $50,000 times 10%, that's 5K. And so let's say we got 50% of our 5K of 50,000. It's just an example. Times 50%,
It's 25 bucks.
5 bands, plus our initial investment, right? 75 bands. So in about less than a year, 150 days, months,
So like,
about 8 months, 25 bands, money sitting. And you can set alerts. Like let's say it made a new high. I mean, it made a new low. You can set an alert right here. You can literally draw this line out. Let's say price is right here. Oops. Price made up right there, but you can literally make an alert. And to make an alert, you literally, let's say price is right here, and you want to see if price was to break that low, you'll get out the trade. You can right click, add alert on trend line, and you can say get out. Chipotle options contract, get out. And so like when price goes underneath that, you'll get a notification on your phone. You can hit create, and then you can literally see that little timer right there. You can double click to edit it. Oops. Right click, edit trendline alert. You can change the message. But anyways, that right there is literally showing you market structure. Even you don't even like even if you just want to be like, okay, how do I know what are some good stocks to look at to invest? This clearly tells you Netflix is doing amazing. And if you look at overall, like if you go on a weekly time frame, Netflix has always been on an uptrend. It had this little downward spin, but it bounced back up. And if you were to look, this is just an example, to the bottom to the top, that's 408. Literally, I made a video and I sent it to some of my homeboys, and I told them literally when price with crypto was around here. I literally told them price is going to reverse around this area. I told them the price points. And as soon as price broke, so literally when price this was let me show you this. Literally, this is the last thing I'm gonna say, and then we're gonna get off. But literally, price, as soon as I saw price at this, it needs to close above that. That's a high. As soon as price did that and it closed above that, I literally went on Instagram and I was like, look, buy crypto at this moment. I said, buy it. And then now, if we look at when I told people to buy it to where it is now, let's look at the percentage. 259%. You would have doubled 2x, 2.5x your initial investment. If you had 100 bands, it would be 3.5 bands. I'm sorry, 350,000. So nonetheless, that's pretty much everything. And we spent 40 minutes Does that make sense though?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So now the only thing you need to do is learn how to like draw market structure, and I have a video for that. It just takes repetition. But at least now, if you were to see market structure drawn, you could be like, oh, nah, don't invest there. Oh, invest there. Like, would you invest in this right here?
This is a downtrend.
1000%. You would not. Microsoft, yes. What is Microsoft doing right now? Would you invest?
Yes,
Why?
I'm seeing an uptrend because of higher highs and higher lows.
It's that simple. Now you understand how to look at a chart less than 10 seconds and know if you can invest or not. And when you draw market structure and you actually know how to draw it well with the video, you're going to be able to look at it in like 10 seconds. Or like honest, all right, look at this. Look how crazy this is. This is the last thing. Yes, invest. No, don't invest.
Oh, damn.
Uh, no, don't invest.
They consolidating?
Yeah, and then also it needs to break this. It needs to break this high.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, you got the
Yes, invest.
Sharingan, bro.
Yes, invest. Yes, invest. Actually, this is a good opportunity. I'm actually going to move this to my watch list
Okay.
because we're actually about to buy at a discount. There's different concepts. Like you can buy at a premium or a discount. It's still on an uptrend, but you don't want to buy something that's like $80 when it's about to be. You don't want to buy your PS5 at $600, $700 because it just released and everyone is sold out and everyone is like trying to sell it for a premium. You want to wait a year or two and not buy it at $700. You can buy it at $300. And then note like it's very bro, this stuff is not difficult at all. But anyways, yes, invest. Let me actually make sure I put this on my watch list. Add to let's put this up right here.
Okay.
So here it is. Lottery pick, watch list. All right. That's pretty much it, man. Um, hell no. That's super weird price action. Yes, invest. Like, yes, invest. But that you're buying at a premium. But anyways, that's pretty much it. Like even with crypto, this is my crypto watch list. Yes, invest. I actually am invested in this. Bro, literally, let me show you something. I can't. But I put some money in crypto. I took it out because I wanted to invest in my knowledge and make more money than what the market can give me, which is what I advise because I'm learning how to make a decent amount of money per month now. And the market can't give me that. But nonetheless, what I'm trying to say is I put some money in a crypto uh yesterday. I'm already up. Like I put and it went up some more. I put five, just small money, like well, to some people it's a lot, and I value a dollar. But I put like five, let me actually look. I put 519, no, 590. In a day, it's at 7-Eleven. Funny, huh, 7-Eleven. So it went up like, I don't know.
Like 20 some percent.
Yeah, like it's up a hundred plus dollars in like less than a day. Well, a day plus. And it's just because of market structure. Like literally, I looked at this, I was like, oh, we just broke this. It was on a downtrend. I was like, not really. But we're on an uptrend, literally. So I'm in Cardona too as well.
Okay.
Like we're still, but nonetheless, yeah, that's pretty much it. You have any questions?
Nah, it's just more reps so I can like
Get the showering
see
on?
it. Yeah. Cause I'm like, bro, this man is
It's simple.
yeah. But it makes a lot of sense. Cause I've been seeing things, but I was like, I don't really know how to explain this with confidence. Now I have a little bit more confidence.
So now that you in the cloud engineer game making a decent amount of money, and that extra money, now, yeah, you can park your money in real estate. It's like slow money, guarantee money over time. But now, even what I just taught you can make a lot more money in the markets than anywhere else. And
Oh,
now
for sure.
you're not guessing. You're not being like, oh, I feel like it, or now you about to you pretty much got the shining gone with more practice, but now you have the knowledge. So you can take that extra money, dump it in here, and make so much more money because of what I taught you in 40 minutes. So that's pretty much it. Let's eat.
Please.